94.9 HOM, the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. What's going on? It's AJ and Kira. Kira, I'm really excited about our next guest joining us.
Me too. I'm so excited.
From Season 5 of American Idol, want to welcome Elliott Yamin to the show. Elliott, how's it going?
Hey, guys. Great to be joining y'all this morning. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you on. You were actually on Idol back when I watched it, and really, in my opinion, I think it was the height of the show. I mean, it was such a competitive season. Am I right?
I would have to concur with that. Yeah, I got in. I was lucky enough to get in and out at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. You were competing with the likes of course, Taylor Hicks, who went on to win the show, Kat McPhee, and also Daughtry, Kelly Pickler, and several other people that went on to have some good success in the music industry. What was it like being on the show for that season?
Oh man, I think if I had one word to describe the whole experience was just a whirlwind. My life was the course of my life was flipped upside down. I mean, all the aforementioned names we're all still friends today, and we're really we all kind of grew together with each other on that show, and we just had a blast, man. I was the greatest experience of my life. So I mean, I get to relive it all the time, and I'm forever grateful for that experience. So kind of sad that it's not around anymore. But I'm honored. I'm always honored to be in the company of those names and all the performers who come before and after me.
It's so great that you are a part of something like that, and it's even greater that you keep in touch with your fellow contestants. So you see them on a regular basis.
I guess about as regular as you can be. I mean, we all live in different states and kind of have our own different lives, but we do stay in touch. I talk to Taylor probably once a week.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good friends with Bucky. Chris Daughtry just moved to Los Angeles, so I see him more than I ever did before, and so we're all in that same fraternity,
Actually, I think Taylor was recently in Maine. I think he played a show nearby recently, maybe up in Bar Harbor.
Oh, I think you're right, AJ.
Yeah. But Elliott, let me ask you: have you ever been up here to Maine? Have you ever played here before?
Yeah, I've been to Portland quite a few times. Of course, I've done some radio stuff there early in my career, and then I played a couple of venues in Portland before, but I've actually never been to Kennebunkport, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the new city and hanging out and playing some more music.
We're so excited to have you. Where's your favorite place you've ever performed?
I'm gonna have to say if I'm gonna be a little biased, it's probably gonna be Tokyo. The fans there are pretty amazing, and I've been lucky enough to go there 18 times since my time on Idol.
Wow.
18 times?
Yeah. We're doing a little research on you, Elliott, and it seems like you are huge over in Japan.
Yeah, that song "Big in Japan" is really true. No, Japan's been a really good market for me. They've treated me well over there, and I think mainly because in most countries where American Idol airs, it kind of lacks in timing, but in Japan it aired in almost real time. So Japan fans got to know me around the same time that American fans did. So, and then my single did well over there, so that helped open up some more doors, and I've just been going there ever since. And I feel like I live there sometimes. I wouldn't mind living there for a little while. I just love everything about that country, and the fandom over there is amazing. And dude told me when I tried out for the show that I would have a career in Japan. I laughed till I was blue in the face, but
that's pretty great.
It's been awesome. I really enjoy going back, and each trip keeps getting sweeter and sweeter. So
yeah. Good. I got to ask, Elliott, when we were reading about you, we made a note here that when you auditioned for Idol initially, it was in Boston. And I know that you grew up in Virginia, right?
That's right.
And so how did you go about doing the audition in Boston?
Well, I'll tell you, I was initially going to go with my girlfriend at the time. We were going to drive to Memphis. That initially was the closest audition to where I was living at the time in Richmond, Virginia. However, Hurricane Katrina hit, and so they were doing the initial cattle call at the FedEx Forum where the Memphis Grizzlies play. And then when the hurricane hit, they had to cancel the auditions there because they were taking in evacuees from Hurricane Katrina. So my girlfriend and I kept looking on the internet to see where the next closest auditions were, and that was Boston. So that's how we ended up in Boston. And
you're like, we're doing it.
We're doing it. We'd already made up our mind we were doing it, so at all costs. So
it's a good thing you did.
And it really is. It really is. I mean, the rest is history. But I'll never forget the way it all came about and how we got there, and we waited for our turn for almost 13 hours in the pouring down rain.
Whoa.
It was quite an experience. There was over 10,000 people that showed up in Boston alone. So I just thought, they tell you on the website that you're never guaranteed an audition, and so I just thought we get there and we're probably not even going to get heard. But luckily we stuck around long enough, and what can I say? The rest is history.
The rest is history. Oh, that stinks. Imagine if you schlepped all that way and didn't even get heard. I can't imagine.
It was quite the schlep. But even if I didn't, it was probably going to be worth it, just because we saw so many freaks and geeks, and people were dressed up in costumes, and it was kind of like a Mardi Gras vibe. It was a lot of fun. The atmosphere was great. And, we just had a blast. Just sitting there alone and just meeting so many unique people from all over the country was really cool.
That in itself is an experience.
Nice.
It really was, yeah.
So, Elliott, the show is tonight at Vinegar Hill Music Theatre, which is a fairly new venue. What can people expect when they come to your show tonight?
This is going to be a real stripped-down version of my show. I'm just going to have my guitar player with me, and we're going to do some stripped-down piano vocal songs,
nice.
Stripped-down acoustic guitar songs, a lot of gritty pretty soul. I usually just let my voice do the talking, and then there's not a whole lot of frills and gimmicks with me. I just kind of raw soul, So
well,
he's full of soul.
Then I love to hang out and meet. Yeah, I get that from my mama, but. I love to hang out after the show and meet everyone who took the time to come out and support me. So
sure.
I love giving it back any way I can. So we're just going to hang out, play some music, and hopefully we don't wear out our welcome there.
Well, it just so happens that we actually have a pair of tickets to give away right now to the show, Elliott Yamin, tonight at the Vinegar Hill Music Theatre. So we'll go ahead and take caller number 9 for those tickets right now at 1-800-228-1949. We'll also throw in an exclusive meet and greet with Elliott to go with it. And Elliott, if people want to find out more about you and keep up to date with you, where can they find you online?
Facebook is Elliott Yamin, ELLIOT. My official website is officialelliottyamin.com. And
I also love your Instagram name. Sing it like Yamin it.
Yeah, thank you. I wish I could take credit for that, but I got that from a young fan who would show up every week at the idol tapings with a big sign she'd make that said, "Vote like you mean it." And so one day I'm going to steal that.
Good. I love a good pun.
Yes, I like to thank the young lady who allowed me to pawn that.
Nice
swipe.
Well, Elliott, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us today, and really, really wish you the best of luck at the show tonight at the Vinegar Hill Music Theatre.
Yes, have a great show.
Hey, my pleasure, y'all. Thanks so much for having me on, and looking forward to tonight. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait to see you, caller 9.
All right, stick around. We've got more great variety just ahead on 94.9.